Donald Trump repeated his classic line at last week's town hall that we should, quote, take the oil in Iraq. Well, here comes his surrogate, Rudy Giuliani, to faithfully defend him.
He said, leave a force back there and take it.
Leave a force back there and take it and make sure it's distributed in a proper way. And basically...
That's not legal, is it?
Of course it's legal. It's a war. Until the war is over, anything's legal. That oil becomes a very critical issue.
No. What? It's a war. Anything is legal with, by the way, that incredibly creepy giggle he had there. It's a war. Anything is legal. Yes, yes. Dude, no, that's not the way it works. But what's funny is he even admitted, like, there's previous examples of when they ask him, hey, is torture illegal? He said, it depends who's doing it. No, it doesn't. But what's he saying there? He's saying, when we do it, it's okay. When they do it, it's bad and wrong. That contradicts the basic nature of what a law is. The law is supposed to apply to everybody. You pulled a Richard Nixon. If the president does it, it's not illegal. No. Yeah, it is, dipshit. Absolutely. Do you not know anything about America? Do you not know anything about fucking Magna Carta? Do you know nothing about the Constitution? Do you know nothing about the Geneva Conventions? Yes, illegal for everybody. Nobody's above the law. But that's what he's saying. He's proudly saying, like, what do you mean? We're above the law. Of course it's legal to take it to pillage a country and jack their natural resources. Hello? It's us doing it. So of course it's legal. It's a war. Oh, I'm sure Rudy Giuliani would take that position if in the future there's a war between Russia and us or China and us, and, you know, they decide we're going to take your women and rape them. It's war. Anything is legal. It's a war. Oh, really? No, but again, when you flip it, when it's other people doing it, well, what are you doing? What are you, savages? What are you, barbarians? Violating these rules of war. When we do it, totally legal, totally cool, and I'm going to laugh at you if you say that's not the case. You know what's so scary about this way of thinking? I think it's very prevalent. Like, I think it's not just Rudy Giuliani. We're talking about him here because he's wearing it on his sleeve. But I actually think if you speak to a lot of people in the country who would describe themselves as conservative or maybe even far right, to be fair, they would say, like, no, yeah, of course. What do you mean? Because their way of thinking, it's very, very, very childish. And the idea usually goes, if I do it, it's fine because I'm me. I know I'm good. I know I'm special. I know I'm right. I know I'm just. So if I do it, it's fine. If the others do it, it's bad. But this goes back to something I've been trying to argue for years now. Dude, nobody is good by definition. Your actions define who you are. So if you are what you do, then if you wholly embrace, torture, stealing natural resources from sovereign countries after wrongly invading them when they weren't going to attack us, guess what? You're the bad guy. It's hard for people to ever wrap their minds around that because they're not good at introspection. But that's like surface level introspection, like basic introspection. But they can't fucking get it. They don't get it, or they don't care, or they hear it and they reject it. But I honestly believe, I really and truly believe that's a sign of low intellect. I really do. Like, I think Rudy Giuliani, with his response there, demonstrates just being kind of dull, just being not that bright, not really having a high IQ. Because again, it's the bare minimum level of thinking to understand this. Like, let me think about my actions and their consequences. But they don't want to do that. Everything is reflexive and reactionary, and when we do it, it's okay. When they do it, it's wrong and bad. But that's the argument every single empire throughout history has ever used to cover up and rationalize and explain away their atrocities and their barbaric actions. But now we look back and everybody objectively can point to, oh, yeah, what they did was wrong. The raping and pillaging and coming in and stealing shit, totally wrong, totally evil, totally bad. And again, all you need is to remove yourself time-wise in the future and look back at it and go, oh, we were fucked up. But now when we do it, again, they're proudly wearing those blinders. And I shudder at the thought of more reasonable people, more enlightened people around the world watching this and going, oh my God, Like, this is the face of American empire right here, this guy. What do you mean? Of course we can steal whatever the fuck we want. Hello? It's a war, it's legal, and we're us. Duh. No. We should be held to the same standard as everybody else. That's the point of law. Because if you can just assert that now, Rudy, well, we're above it. Okay, well, when the American empire eventually falls, which it will, it's just a matter of time, it's historically proven with every other empire, when the next empire rises, are you going to like them using that argument? Are you going to like China or Russia or whoever's the next fucking empire using that argument? Yeah, of course we get to go into America and steal all their resources. It's a war, and it's legal. Duh. No duh. No duh.